Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Las Vegas, E. Carice here from Hot7025FM.com, your community station. I am here to let you know about the Black Family Wellness Expo. It's back. Join us Saturday, March 15th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Craig Ranch Regional Park in North Las Vegas, presented by the Links Incorporated Las Vegas, Nevada chapter in partnership with Las Vegas You Equals You. This community-centered event is all about health, wealth, and real connections. Bring your family to the Black Family Wellness Expo and gain access to financial literacy resources as well as health and wellness services. There will be food trucks, vendors, special guests, and live entertainment. The Black Family Wellness Expo is hosted by the one and only Galaxy Glenn and DJ Ambezi, with a special performance by Kinfolk the Band. Register online at June19LV.com/BFWE and be entered to win the second annual Black Family Wellness Expo, where culture, community, and wellness comes together.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by E. Carice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
I'ma show you I'm the best. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. I'ma show you I'm the best. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. And I'ma get it poppin'. And I can take you shopping. With me, there's no stopping, hey. With me, there's no stopping. There's no stopping, I'ma hold you in my arms. Harvest go now is warm. And baby, we can beat the storm. Loving you like Boston George. And darling, you my moon, yeah. Yeah, you show me the light. Get with me, I'll treat you right. And I'll treat you right. Now she wanna rock and she wanna roll. Baby, I won't bend and I won't fold. And I can get you now, your heart I stole. Your heart I stole. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I want you. I'ma show you I'm the best, yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. I'ma show you I'm the best, yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. and I'ma get it poppin'. And I can take you shopping. With me, there's no stopping, hey. With me, there's no stopping. We can hit the lotto, lotto, lotto. We can pop a bottle, bottle, bottle. You're looking like a model, model, model. Model, hey. Invest, the best. Invest, hey.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. High 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot1025fm.com.
Stay ready and got to get ready.
I like it.
Right
I
about
like it. What's good, my sir?
Everything. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Yes,
It's been a long time coming.
it has. You been on my show, so I'm excited.
And I know a change gonna come. First of all, we need to toast.
Yes.
What we drinking today, Jeremy?
Cristal.
Cristal?
Yes.
And what?
And
And your
Tito's.
drink.
Yes.
Tito's.
Well, we're going to start with the champagne first.
We're gonna start with the
Cheers.
champagnes first. Well, I think I mixed it a little bit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we were talking.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're
the
gonna be
communion has
talking.
been taken.
Yeah, so you are a Las Vegas legend in my eyes. You know, you do a lot. You do a whole lot. So for the people who don't know you, which is probably very few, let everybody know where you're from, who you are, what you do.
Well, greetings and salutations. My name is Mr. Grand Jeremy, or Jeremy Hammock, my recent married name. I am a socialite, a social influencer. I'm a baker, an author, an entrepreneur. I do own my Southern dessert business, which is Mr. Jeremy's Grand Delights, which specializes in the sweet potato pie, you know, that fresh, smooth, creamy, no lumps, no strings with a buttery crust, as well as peach cobbler, banana pudding, peach cobbler cookies, etc. I'm inside of Darla's. I host my social mixer and topper party. I'm going on 15 years in July.
15 years. We're gonna
Yes.
get to all that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a little bit about what I do, but the most part I feel is I make people smile. I bring joy. Like
like
Anita
that.
Baker. Am I right about it?
I like that. You got to be right about it. So, you got many handles,
Dude.
wear a lot of hats, a lot of stuff under your belt. How are you able to make time for everything and everybody in your life? That's a lot.
It is. Time management is essential, and time management was something that I really had to practice and take a hold of, because I do a lot, but it's all about prioritizing as well, and really just managing your day. Like, it's all up to what you do. One of my business coaches taught me that the way you don't get overwhelmed is like a soccer mom. You just have to do it.
You got to do it. I like that.
You just have to do it. Once you think about it, then that's when the overwhelming sensation comes about.
Because you figure, you know, along with your family and then your friends and then your fans, you know, I know you get overwhelmed sometimes, you know, when it comes to trying to give everybody Mr. Grand Jeremy.
Yes, but setting boundaries and respecting the boundaries that I set is key.
Hey, y'all hear that bell?
And just because we grew together don't mean we have to still go together. Am I right about it?
I know. I like that. I like that. So you were recently married. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes.
How did you meet your husband?
Actually, I was hosting a party down in Georgia, and I seen this fine chocolate man. Thought he was straight though.
That was it? You thought he was straight?
Yeah,
What
because you
made
know I
you
pulled a
think
straight
he
man too.
It's too early. I ain't even put that much vodka in there. It's
It
already
just is what it
happening
is. It
already.
ain't what it ain't, baby.
You thought he was straight?
I did, so I was gonna get him. But no, I thought he was straight. And then he ended up going to the party that I was actually booked to host.
Okay.
And he was a guest. And but then he sat down and sat down with someone. And I thought he was with that person. But then I went around, fraternized, came back, and I was like, excuse me, sir, do you like this photograph before I post it? And then he said, I don't think you can take any bad picture. And it was that ever since.
And that was it.
It was up.
That's how you do it, y'all. So you're known for quite a few things in the city. One, most importantly, that I really like is the topic parties. Tell me a little bit about the topic parties. Like, why did you start it? Where did you start it? How it started?
As I said, I'm going on 15 years in July. I started in my apartment. I had a 1-bedroom apartment. I always worked. I love to work. So that's why you say time management. I've been managing my time for many years. So I treated my apartment like it was a hotel, check in and check out. So I said, let me have a few people over, show them because it was decorated. Let's have some cocktails. Did that. Added a few topics with it, and it went well. Social media then social media been out, like 20 years? So it was still new. So Facebook posted pictures, and then more people wanted to come. So I did that, and then after about a year, I was like, let me venture out and get a venue. Are y'all going to pay? And people paid. And I've been doing it ever since. So it's kind of like a Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake talk show to where everyone's seated and there's one host that goes around and asks these juicy, provocative, controversial topics, things that people are thinking and scared to speak of. And it's been thriving ever since.
Do you know how many topic parties you've done since you started? Do you got that number?
I can get that number. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Yeah, I figured I'd ask you that. I was kind of interested in that because you've been doing it 15 years? Over 15 years, yeah.
But what I'm grateful of is Facebook, because every time I had a party, I always posted an album.
Right.
So I have documentation.
So you do have documentation.
So y'all know I'm not new to it. I'm true to it, baby. If you don't know, Google.
So if y'all ain't been to one of Mr. Jeremy's topic parties, I suggest you go. It's a different experience. He laid out everything, vendor spots. He got the DJ on deck. Now he got people coming in doing, small shows, and he got dancers and people with tutus on and all kind of stuff. So definitely next time he have a topic party, I'm gonna post. Well, I post it all the time, but make sure y'all tune into that because it's definitely a time. It's a different type of outing, if that makes sense. And
it's open to everyone. Something that I used to get to because me being a gay man, but I would people assume that it was a gay event or I don't want to be around that, and it's just like, I'm probably the gayest thing there,
Right.
It's more straight people than gay people. So it is. I want people to know it is open to everyone. So I actually thank you and some of your crew for really sticking with me for over like 7 years.
Yeah.
And coming and not even seeing that.
Right.
But seeing
Right.
the actual content of the event, which is what it's about.
Yeah. I mean, to think about it, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I got, gay people in my family, and I don't even know they gay. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know you gay. You know what I mean? So it's like that part of it,
I like women a little bit.
Yeah, I be seeing them on you though.
I mean, I can't deny it.
I've heard stories before you were married though.
Before
you were married, I heard
stories. Mind your manners.
Yeah. So
what did you put in here?
Huh?
What did you put in here?
It was in Cristal.
Why are you mixing? Why? Let's see, that's what I tell you.
Because it's good for you.
Okay, you know the difference between old money and new money.
So, since you just went on and hit the bell, let's tell people about the bell. What is the bell?
The bell signifies, and this is what makes my teeth itch too, because people be misusing the bell. Yes, people be misusing it. The purpose of it is when you say something like, I said what I said and I mean what I meant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it has to be a strong statement that has been said that just sounds it off.
Okay.
That's just like, how when cussing adds a little bit more extra seasoning.
Yeah.
That's my life.
So the bell just kind of just tops it off.
That's just what like your mama right there. Yes.
You
the cook.
I can cook a little bit. I actually brought some food in here for these people today too, or some of my favorites in here. So I just put a couple things together and just kind of, I'm gonna put it out there and see how they like it. The topic parties. So the topic parties, you'll see laughter, pain. I've seen tears and arguments. Like, you got a lot of mixed emotions in your topic parties. There's a lot of different topics and things like that. But How does that make you feel to touch people in so many different ways? Not just making them laugh, making them smile, but sometimes you make them cry, but it's a happy laughter. You know, sometimes you make them feel a little pain because you may have hit something that happened to them in their past. So how does that make you feel inside that you can touch so many different parameters of a person?
Honestly, I would say it is very rewarding. When I didn't sign up for this thinking that it will, first of all, go as long as it has, but just knowing that people do not leave the same way that they came.
Exactly.
A lot of people are coming in heavy burden. A lot of people are having these children or family or financial or work relationship problems, you know. And then now I've presented about 40 to 50 topics, and one of them topics hit home. So you're sitting there and you're able to grasp what 459 different people have said in different ways that you may not have even imagined or thought. So that's a rewarding thing when people can take something and actually implement it in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just know, yes, we go from funny to deep to serious, and it may be some crazy shit. But at the end of the day, somebody's going through that crazy shit.
Exactly.
You understand? So it's I try to create I do create a safe space for those topics to be discussed and for people to actually answer. People have been coming for years and still never got on the mic. However, their life has been blessed or touched.
Yeah,
you know?
I can tell. I can see a lot of people that they come a lot. They don't speak, but they're definitely paying attention. You've brought a lot of people together as well. Friends and all kind of stuff. Like me, I forget her name, and I hate that I forget her name. She's a gay lady, older lady, military.
Renee.
Renee. So she's been frequenting View 702 like the last month.
I love it.
Me and her had gotten pretty damn close. Like just last week, I left my chef jacket in somewhere. She took my chef jacket home, cleaned it several times, pressed it, and brought it back to me. And I had been looking for this jacket for so long, and she showed up, and then her friend was like, "Hey, she got something for you." And then she comes out with this, you know, my chef jacket all pressed, and me and her like damn near best friends now. You know what I mean? Like you bring a lot of people together that probably wouldn't normally get together on the regular.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a good thing, man. You change a lot of lives just with, you know, a lot of the small things you do, you know.
Thank you.
Even though the topic party is big, but you change a lot of lives. And, you know, we out here in Las Vegas land, we appreciate that from you.
Thank you,
You know, I wish I had a bill over here. Hit that bill for me.
Well, on my last rant as well, I spoke on business and entrepreneurship. Like business is not all about money. Business is about networking and making connections, you know, because you never know where that connection can get you in the next phase of your life, you know. But now that you have done business and you have met this person and they know that you're a good person, now you never know where that may lead you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She can be blessing your life even more and more because of the network.
Now that you bring it up, there's people that's watching, a lot of my friends, they don't know what a rant is of what you do. So explain to us, and I'm thinking it's, you know, the rants and the topic parties kind of go together to me. Explain to the people what Talk That Tuesday Jeremy rant is.
So Talk That Talk Tuesday, that started in my car about 8 years ago. And it was just, I was on my lunch break and I had just went out and it was about 459 things that made my teeth itch and I just had to get it out.
His teeth itching again.
Yes, got gingivitis on it. And then I just started ranting in the car and people, and now when I think it was my first time ever getting like 1,000, again, 8 years ago, 1,000 views within an hour.
That was
That's
crazy.
A lot.
Yeah, that was a lot.
So I was like, whoa, what is going on here? You know, but again, people like controversy. Yeah, I want to say people like mess, but people
they like mess
controversy too. And like pettiness.
They love mess.
I think one of my things was, you know, ladies shouldn't be walking with their toenails hanging over their shoes looking like chicken toes.
I hate that.
I would never forget that was my first line.
When they look like this and they just be touching the ground, that front part of the toe, and see,
now they got the acrylic on the toes too. Am I right about it?
You are right about it, because we don't like that. We don't like when they hang off the back of the shoe or the front of the shoe. Wear your size, ladies.
Yeah, and why are you bringing a luggage to the dance floor? Like, a big purse. You know, that was just something that I had just seen. Like, you need all that at the club. Where's your clutch?
Why? Because the ladies got some big purses.
They do.
You know, nice purses, but they're huge. And I'm like, what do they got? What all do you got in that big ass purse?
Yes.
and is it needed? But
So that's how the rant started. It started with things that would just
Make your
when I
teeth
say
itch.
make my teeth itch, I mean things that irritate me. That's one of my slogans. So I did that, and then Then Jay, she was my co-host for a long time.
Yeah.
And recently now I have new friends of the show that come on. So that's how that started. Then I saw that people would tune into that. The Topic Parties, I get about 100 to 150 people. With the Talk That Talk Tuesday, we get over 1,000 views in a night. So I'm like, people do tune in. It's only an hour show.
Yeah.
And that's it. We rant. And then, it's, it is, I don't want to say scripted. I have notes.
Right.
And then I have co-hosts, and then they never know what I'm going to say.
Exactly.
And that's what I love.
Angelique, what's good, baby? What's up, Joe, Jerry? How y'all doing? Everybody good?
Did you tag me in the post too?
Of course I tagged you in the
Okay,
post
just make
a
sure. That's
couple
why
times.
you got the views. No,
A couple times. Hey. So I've been I guess what you can call a co-host on the on the rant a few times, and a lot of people they listen to it. When I go live, they had a question, so they say, "Why he always talking so much and y'all barely get to say nothing?" I say, because you got to understand, it's a rant, and when he want us to chime in, we chime in. They was like, "But he's back to back to back," and I say, that's pretty much what a rant is. When you rant to somebody or you upset with somebody, is back to back to back, statements or whatever. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people did ask me that question, like, "You ever gonna get to talk?" I said, "Yeah, as soon as he chime me in, I'm gonna talk." But that's what a rant is.
Or if you have something to say, you speak up. Use
Pretty
your
much,
words.
yeah.
Yeah, but most times I didn't say it all, so ain't nothing need to be said. I don't need nobody going behind me repeating what I just said, because I just said it. Am I right
Bail.
about it?
Bail.
So, and again, this what, and no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, but I'm like, my name on the ticket.
You heard that? His name on the ticket.
Y'all in my house. Yeah. I wrote the show.
I ain't never mad, because see, I know
I'm the
I know my
producer,
role when I
director,
come in.
executive producer, the host.
I know my role when I come in.
I appreciate it. That's
know?
why you keep coming back.
Exactly.
Am I right about that? Well, that's why you're invited back.
Yeah, I might have to come next week.
Okay, I'll allow.
Yeah, you allow that?
Then I'm gonna grab your phone and talk to your people.
Yeah,
But no, I love
they
the
might
love,
like
though.
that. Yeah,
But that is the truth. I have the run of the show.
right.
So
Of
then,
course.
I take a break and I allow y'all to, respond.
Right.
But yeah, I have to have a flow. I just don't like just go in and say, well, what we talking about?
I like that. Being married versus being in a relationship. What are the pros, cons, differences, likes, dislikes, if any, between the two in your situation?
Say the question again. Be in a relationship or versus marriage?
So being in a relationship versus being married, like before you were married, you did things, and after you got married, you probably didn't do things, or you did things differently. In your world, how has that changed? And is it a growing betterment?
Gotcha.
Are
I
you-
feel like I have a greater commitment.
Okay.
So I have a greater responsibility.
Right.
Now, I mean, granted, you can just kick anybody out or whatnot, but it takes a
Exactly.
little bit more. It costs a little bit more. And then just looking at things, when I think when I go out, because I'm out a lot, I remember being single again. And, you're out because in a sense, you're trying to chase something.
Right. Right.
And it's just like, well, I got everything I need, so it's like I don't have to chase anything. So those are things that hold precedence in my mind, to where I'm just like, yeah, okay, now I need to calm down, or else I'm gonna be that one out there single and lonely again, And just because I was single don't mean that I was lonely. Let's clarify.
Bail.
However, but I do realize that when I was going out on a mission. So now I feel like the mission has been accomplished and I'm fulfilled. It's a full circle to me. That's the difference. Going through the wedding process as well, that's a lot. So it's like, okay, we done made it through that,
Yeah.
So we done made it through some years. So yeah, I feel like it's a difference. It's a difference in our communication as well, because now it's like you care more, not
Right.
because you just have to. Oh shit, yeah, because you have to.
Right.
'Cause you can't go nowhere.
Can't go nowhere. Yeah, you locked in. Pretty much locked
You
in.
understand? Like a Sharpie eyebrow.
Hey.
So we got to figure it out. Our officiant, she told us you got 48 hours. 48 hours to be mad, and that's it. After 48 hours, she said, you can come over here. But at 47, I'll be like, okay, so what's going on? And because we're human.
Right.
So, but again, we signed up for this. This is something you should have thought about going in. Like, I felt like I I've lived a good life, ran a good run, you know, before Royce. And now I'm just like, okay, I did all of that stuff. So now if I say I wanted it, then act like you want it and own it.
I like it. So talking about your wedding was
Which
one
one?
of the I'm sorry. Talking about your weddings with an S, right? Your weddings was leading up to the wedding, before the wedding. It was one of the most talked about things in almost of a nice part of Las Vegas.
Well, let's talk about why I was most talk about things, because of you
What I do.
and your petty, messy self.
What I do.
You the first one to want to post something on the social media talking about, oh, I got my golden ticket.
Listen.
We listen.
His wedding was a big thing. I don't care what nobody say. It was big. Like, he had 2 weddings, y'all. 2, like back-to-back days. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. It was great. I loved it.
Thank you.
Why 2 weddings? Why not just one big wedding?
Honestly, because I wanted to, and I say I wanted to include as many as I could, you know, knowing that it is no longer just a me thing. Like, I have to now include Royce's people and stuff like that. So then that meant less of my people. But as well, I have built so many relationships with so many people, and even people that you may know, but you don't even know that we're close. You know what I'm saying? I have those rapports with so many people. So this is a momentous occasion that I don't want to do again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So therefore, go big or go home. And, you know, I'm Mr. Grand. So this is what I do, for one, let the people know. I'm not trying to put on for the city. I'm putting on
You
for
did,
myself.
but you put on for the city, though. He put on for the city. What up,
but-
Kiki?
But for the most part, I put on for myself. I like grandioso thing. Check the record. Look at my birthday parties. Am I right about it? So therefore, grand is me. I'm better than good. I'm better than great. I'm grand. You understand? So therefore, with titles come responsibilities, and I upheld my responsibility.
We got Kiki Ramsey in the building. She said, "Yep, Tyrone was being messy." I don't understand.
And she followed suit.
How she definitely. Kiki, don't even do it, because you was worse than me. You, Brandy, y'all started.
Oh, now he calling names.
You know, because Blanche up in here, Blanche DeVoe, Devereaux, or whatever that. How you say
call
that?
it? How you pronounce it?
Devereaux.
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 Clearly, you never watched
So-
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls is one of my favorite. I'm just joking with her. But it became. It actually started out as a joke, and then it got really serious. People started being invited to your wedding to heart. Weddings. I'm sorry. He did have 2 weddings. People started taking that to heart. So for y'all that don't know, Chops did kind of.
Chops did some too.
He was
yeah.
in his feelings.
Oh.
Well, you had a lot of people in their feelings too. Like,
What?
I'm not gonna name a lot of people.
Is
but a
this
lot
why
of
you
people
called
do.
me here to talk about my damn wedding?
No.
That's why you called me here, huh? Go ahead, let's do it, Adam. Let's do it.
We gonna get off the wedding.
No,
but-
we here. If my husband is here, baby, if we ain't got no more friends, it's all right.
Yeah. It was a nice wedding. Let's just leave it at that. You had 2 weddings. It was nice. You know, he had dancers and flower girls and tutus and butterflies and angels. And it was a very nice setting. You know, I appreciated it. It was a lot of things happening in them 2 weddings. I wasn't there on the second day, but the second day was for
You weren't
the
invited to
the second day was for the
y'all see the way how you doing these words, and like you just had all this access. Okay.
the second day was
It was wonderful and it was grand. And it
I
was
like
so
the
funny is
colors on the
that
second day,
the
though.
people that was coming for the second day that were mad about being on the second day and not the first day were like, well, dang, I'm glad I was at the second day. And the people at the day 1 was like, well, dang, I wish I was at day 2. You know what? You know what? If it ever happened again, honey, I'm eloping. Shit.
it was hilarious, yo.
And let's not talk about people that didn't bring gifts.
Ooh. Why you sipping like that? You know what you ain't did? You ain't did the fan yet. Let me see you do the fan.
No, I only had a hot flash. That's what I did it. But, oh, it's gonna come. Well, maybe that fan will know. Where them fans at? Hey.
All right, now, what's a lesson you learned about yourself that you are carrying into the new year 2025? What lesson that you learned about yourself in 2024 that you're now carrying over into 2025?
Oh, that's a deep one. That's Pacific Ocean deep. I would say we're giving myself more grace. You know, a lot of times I can feel like I should be here or I should be there or I should be at this point by now. And it's like when I actually take time to look back and to see where I've come from and what I've overcome, it's like, okay, no, Mr. Grand, you're all right. You're doing just right. You know, so everybody has a race to run in this life. However, we all can get there at different times and at different paths. So therefore, I'm just really enjoying the ride. And it actually takes me back to when I was in my 20s. My mom told me, I want you to really smell the roses, you know, as you're going through and doing all this stuff. Because I always am so busy. And that was her fear about smelling the roses. Right. But then my thing was, well, shoot, I can be dead anytime. You know, we here today, gone today. So therefore, I'm going to try to do as much as I can. But I'm at a phase now, I guess, because I'm older. Right. I want to really enjoy and rest in it, you know. So that's where I'm at, is giving myself grace and giving myself time in that too.
What would Jeremy in 2025 tell Jeremy 20 years ago?
Oh.
Yeah, I thought about these questions real deep.
Well, I was a firecracker. Well, I'm still am, but you know.
I'm still am.
I'm a fireball now.
We not mixing Tito's and Cristal no more.
Hey, please don't. Please don't. I just want some Cristal a lot. Okay. But after the day I had too. But no, I think, this is very big. This is very big. I used to really care, and don't take this the wrong way. I used to really care about what people thought.
Okay.
To the point, like, I would lose sleep about it. Like, oh, did I offend that person? Or what did I do to that person? That person's not talking to me anymore. Oh, oh my God. Oh, Jeremy, you can't be doing that anymore. And that had me so uneasy, not knowing how to handle life, how to handle people. And I just got to a point, at the end of the day, I'm not fake. And I said that quick, fast, and hurry. I'm not fake. If I got a problem with you, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to say this is what it is, this one ain't. Now we can move forward. You know, so just not carrying everyone's bags, not carrying bags that don't belong to me. Don't do that, okay? Because you could miss out on so many other things and you will stress yourself out.
I like that. I'm going to get off topic for a little bit and ask you this question because it's lingering in my head. I seen it the other day, and I thought it was pretty interesting. If a man proposes to a woman or a man and the other counterpart says no, is the relationship over?
Hell yeah. You ain't going to embarrass me for all these damn people. Shit now.
Maybe they just
clearly
ain't ready.
I thought we was on the same damn wavelength. Clearly we not, baby.
Maybe they just not ready.
Nah, well, you ain't ready for me.
I had to ask that before I forget it because it's been lingering around my head, and I seen it on social media the other day, and I thought about it like, damn, would it be over? And I'm like, it got to be over.
It has to be over because where did we go from here?
It's over.
Unless it was a private engagement. It was just me and you.
No, it's still over. It's still over though. Like I got to think about it like.
Because now I'm gonna be like now I'm gonna be nervous every time I ask. But one thing about me too, I was never gonna ask.
Ever.
No, you gonna have to ask me.
You knew that. I ain't mad at that. Hey, know your worth. Worth with an F. Know your worth.
You understand? Am I right about it?
All right, let's have a little fun. We're gonna do the conversations pie. Right?
Oh, okay.
It's a percentage pie. Okay. So I want you to put these in order of percentages.
Wait, can you take a drink though? I think I've been drinking.
I put more alcohol in mine. You want smoke Cristal?
Because I want Cristal.
All right, let's get some more Cristal.
But I just want Cristal by itself.
All right, put yours in mine. Okay. Right, that one mixed.
Thank you.
No backwash.
I'm like, it's just on ice, so take a little bit.
No homo. He just want Cristal, y'all. So you gonna just get Cristal.
Thank you. That's why I be carrying out of Mariposa and stuff. Y'all just be drinking anything that they put up to your mouth.
Hey, and they really do. They really do. I've seen it. All right. I've seen it.
Yeah,
so we're gonna do the conversations pie with Mr. Grand Jeremy. Real quick, give me a quick outlook on the Grand in Grand Jeremy. What does the Grand mean for you? Like, why did you come up with Grand Jeremy? Out of all the words in the dictionary, Grand meant something. What did it mean?
Because I'm better than good, I'm better than great, I'm grand, you understand?
Bail. That was quick.
It was on the shirt.
Was it?
One of mine. Mm-hmm.
What they at?
That was years ago. I think before your time, baby. Oh, don't worry, new merch is coming.
Before the time. Somebody say, why should it be over? A no could mean not right now. That shit's over. It's over.
That's like getting a whooping and saying, well, I take it back. What? I still have the webs on me. No.
Boss lady, is it over?
That's a deep one. That's specific. Goes
Yeah.
deep to me, Chad.
Huh? So if a man proposes to a woman or man, and that person says no, is the relationship over?
Yes, it's over when they said no. That's the game over.
You said no
I
to
mean,
me.
I don't understand. People saying it just could mean not right now. And what is not right now?
You know what? I also think that it could depend. Okay, are you in your 20s? Are you in your 30s? You in your 40s? That could very well be a difference. In your 20s, somebody says no. Maybe they need to finish college. Maybe they got some. Maybe they got some. Men have this thing where they want to have themselves together before they decide they want to do everything, and that usually happens more often. 20s, 30s time frame. So perhaps that's it.
But you say men have that outline, women don't?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
You say men have that outline on where they want to be at certain ages?
No,
like
women
do?
absolutely do, but women will still move forward because we often think about, okay, the potential of this versus men say, I have to have this all together before I say I want to move forward.
Gotcha.
But also too, remember I said that's the 20s, 30s. By the time you get 40,
Yeah.
somebody says no. you,
But we ain't got that
Good
much
rid-
time. I
good
got more time
riddance.
behind me than I did ahead of me.
Right, good riddance.
All right.
But then also,
In your 30s too, same thing.
but I think also too, if you're my partner, so I should be filling you out, and I should be knowing. I think we will be having conversations about this. And I can see if I just popped out of nowhere with it, but I will assume that I have been leading up to this. So you have given me something I would feel to go out and buy a ring, possibly. You know what I'm saying? To where now you just threw me all the way off. So am I just rushing? Am I ahead of myself? But also you got to read your partner. You got to know your partner.
True.
Because that's narcissism as well. And love bomb. I mean,
Conversation pie.
mhm.
You're gonna put it in order according to percentage. So give me a percentage for each one. There's 4 categories in in the conversations pie. So the 4 categories are love, trust, financial, and sex. Categorize them for me in percentage, like
Okay, you need a board or something. Okay. Love. What is
I
it?
can add pretty quick.
What is it? Love.
Love, trust, financials, and sex.
Okay. Love, trust, financials, and sex. How many is that?
That's 4.
Love,
You got 100
trust.
to use.
Okay, I know percentages. Love, trust, sex. I would say, well, shit, those are tough.
Yeah,
Those are
they
all
very
important.
tough. They are.
And out of that, though, I would say sex is not going to be as, because I'm trying to divide like 25, but it may be like, well, shit, I don't know.
Yeah, because
They all important. They all matter. They all are important. What's yours? See, I
You gonna
did
flip
that.
it on me.
See, I did that.
You can't flip it on me because I asked you.
The trust is important.
Okay.
Trust is probably going to have a bulk of it, honestly. It's going to have at least 40% in that.
Okay.
I have to trust you in any relationship. So if I can't trust you, I can't even
Trust
love
before
you.
love.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's trusting you is getting me to love you.
Right.
Does that make
Okay.
sense? Just because
Yeah.
we're family, and that goes with family too. You know what I'm saying? I can love you, I ain't gotta like you. You know. But yeah, so I would say 40 is going to be trust, and then what we got left? 60%. So 20 for the rest.
20 for the rest. Just
Yeah.
however you want to do it.
Yeah,
I
make
like
it
it.
easy.
I like it. You definitely made it easy.
But I want to bring a topic. Can I bring a topic?
You can bring
I'm
a
sorry
topic.
to interrupt you.
Bring a topic.
Because this has been on me, and I knew I was going to a hetero show. You understand? So
It's been on them.
Nelly did he was been trending lately, and it
He
was
is.
about his daughters, if they had to come back, his adult daughters, if they had to come back to the house, they could stay. But their adult sons, it was like they can just stay for a second, and then they gotta go. They gotta figure it out because they're a man. So I was like, interesting, and I didn't have time to read everyone's commentary, but that was something I wanted to ask, a father, to see is that how it is. But me as a man, I was like, when I read it and I thought about it, I was like, well, I can understand. A man is supposed to be different. A man is supposed to lead and be the head.
Right.
So yes, it's going to be tougher, but then also it goes with how people say, well, kids shouldn't just be out on their own at 18. You should keep them home until they buy a house and all that. I understand that too, but then also I feel like that's sheltering. But I've been on my own since I was 18. Not that my mom kicked me out. I wanted to.
You
be
wanted to
grown,
be, yeah.
And I figured the shit out, and I've been figuring it out.
Right.
And I never went back.
Right.
So therefore, the people that go back, I just be like, I don't understand.
That can never go back.
Once I'm out because I feel like my mama gonna be checking for me, and I'm not a library.
And let's keep it 100. Nellie's kids ain't broke.
Right.
Why would they want to come back home? I mean, they got to have some kind of money somewhere.
You've been fed all your life.
Yeah, come on now.
You can't be independent and you still having a master feed you. Am I right about it?
I like it. Yeah, but I mean, women, girls, yeah, they can come back for a little bit. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be no long-term life journey for them to come back, but I would definitely let my girls come back.
Is that sexist? Is that what they call it? Is it?
No, I don't want to say it's sexist. I just want to say, if I taught you the way and gave you the tools to make it to the way, I don't understand why would you have to come back unless something with you changed. I'm quite sure that Nellie's kids aren't out on the street, broke, homeless and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So at some point you do got to grow up.
But, hello, I'm with you on that.
As a man or a woman, however you want to put it. You know what I mean? My opinion. Mm-hmm. That's a good topic. That was a good topic. I hadn't been paying attention to that. I thought it was going to be something messy.
See, there you go. You start the mess.
I thought it was going to be something messy. What's your favorite cologne?
I can't tell my secrets now. Well, yes, I can. This one I can sell because people can't afford. Everyone can't afford.
Ooh,
no, because it's pretty
so
pricey.
Petty. You talking about me being petty?
No. I didn't mean it like that.
Crazy.
It's not just some
Crazy.
juke or something. You understand? But I love the Louis Vuitton. I can't pronounce it on the Le Métis. It's the hair. Le Métis.
The intimacy.
It's about $3.28 a bottle. And
Yeah.
I do love it. And I have my name engraved in it. That's a signature scent. But also Issey Miyake. That is a classic.
I got that
is
on
my
right
favorite.
now.
I've been wearing Issey since I was like in high school.
Yes,
types of
Issey
stuff.
will forever be my favorite.
Yeah. So and with a lot, excuse me, can't even get it out. With a lot of these new scents that are coming out, I'm like, I just can't keep spending. It's something you pay $500 some for a bottle, but then people like your Bath and Body Works spray or something. Your body spray, your Axe. But it's like you can mix the shit up. You don't take all that sometimes.
I like that.
And no, I'm not. What is it called? Gatekeeping, because I don't tell all my secrets. I don't give my no, not name.
I thought you said gatekeeping. I was like, what is a gate? What is a gatekeeper?
Gatekeeping. I'm not just gonna sit out here and tell you everything that I wear either, because when you do hug me, you will moan a little bit. Hey now, fresh.
Y'all getting tired of him yet?
No.
A lot of people notice about you, the way you dress.
Thank you. Was that a good thing?
It could be.
Oh, let's talk about it.
You dress how you dress.
I own it.
And you don't care how you dress. You do what you do. Your Halloween costumes are very historic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go through the entire motion from the nails. Like if you ain't seen P Valley,
yeah, I bet Uncle Clifford.
he did that. He was Uncle Clifford for real. He did that.
Uncle Clifford,
but
Rick
when I
James.
say that, the hats, and I wore a hat today thinking you were gonna wear a hat. I was trying to put little feathers and all kind of little cards and stuff on there. Where did the hat wearing come from? Or brim. Let's call it brims.
Got you. Well, I was raised. My mom was always, and she'd tell me, like, well, I was a little boy. I didn't play. My mom didn't let me play because I couldn't get dirty. So that's why growing up, I used to tell my mom, like, you want to be this macho man? How? You understand? You didn't raise me as such.
Right.
No tea, no shade. But, even with that, she used to shop at like Saks or Dillard's for me, but on the sales rack,
Mm-hmm.
But I had the K-Swiss, the Carl Canat, things like that. So I always been dressing all my life.
K-Swiss wasn't really that though.
Back then. Anyway.
It really
What,
wasn't.
Fila? Anyway, but so yeah, fashion has just always been my life. With the hats, that's just always been something additive because I just felt like I wanted to be different. I wanted to stand out. You know, a man can only do so much to stand out. Women can do everything. So therefore that, you know, I always used to wear brims, and they were plain, then had someone that started designing them for me. So it was just, you know, pop out on them. I like to be different, unique.
Okay. Do you think the selection of men and women on a Christian dating app are better?
Do I think that they're better?
Yeah, the options.
No.
Why not?
Because, I mean, I didn't had preachers and bishops and stuff, too. They ain't all that. I mean, PKs, you know.
Pastor? He talking about you, Pastor. What you mean you didn't have?
Next topic. Had to congregate.
Mr. Grand Jeremy, y'all, I definitely appreciate you coming down to the show. We didn't get into the conversation. I wanted people really to know about you if they don't know about you.
Thank you.
I got friends that don't know about you, so
okay.
I'm trying to help you build your brand.
I appreciate it.
You know, where can they find you?
You can always find me at Mr. Grand Jeremy on all social media platforms, or you can visit www.mrgrandjeremy.com. My desserts are inside of Darla's Southern Cajun Bistro as well, so you can go there. I'm doing a pop-up shop this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. as well at Darla's, which is at 1100 North Martin Luther King Boulevard.
How's the food at Darla's?
To me, it's delicious. You know,
Okay.
Everyone has their own palate.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I love the fried catfish, and they specialize in gumbo too. But I know you are that guy.
I can cook a little bit, but that's all we got for our show, guys. Again, thank Mr. Grand Jeremy for coming out. I just kind of wanted y'all to get an idea of who he is, what he do, where he from, et cetera, et cetera. And on that note, y'all know my slogan: mind your business and drink water.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? All your favorite artists
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
on hot1025fm.com.
So why do so many homes in Clark County need a flooring replacement? The number one reason is not about planning or construction or even dust. It's just because most people don't know that they could save thousands on a flooring remodel through the Express Flooring Replacement Program. People just assume